So if you are considering size reduction definition, so size reduction is a process of reducing large solid unit masses, vegetables or chemical substances into the small unit masses, coarse particle or fine particles. So size reduction process is also referred to as a comminution or grinding. When the particle size of the solids is reduced by mechanical means, it is known as milling. So this is the diagram showing your size reduction process, how the larger particles are converted into the smaller particles, so by the process of size reduction. So next point is the objective of size reduction. So first objective, size reduction leads to the increase of the surface area. Next, pharmaceutical capsules insufflations, that is powder inhaled directly into the lungs, suppositories and ointment requires particle size to be below 60 mm size. To increase the therapeutic effectiveness of certain drugs by reducing particle size. Size reduction produces particles in narrow size range. Mixing of powders with a narrow size range is easier. Next objective, the mixing of the several solid ingredients is easier and more uniform. Pharmaceutical suspensions requires the finer size particle size. It reduces the rate of the sedimentation. The stability of the emulsions is increased by decreasing the size of the oil globules. All the ophthalmic preparations and preparations meant for external applications to the skin must be free from gritty particles to avoid irritation of the area to which they are applied. The rate of absorption of the drug is depends on dosage form, routes of administration and particle size. As you are reducing the particle size, the rate of absorption is increases. The physical appearance of the ointment, paste, creams, the semi-solid preparations can be improved by using your reducing its particle size. Next point is advantages of size reductions. So if you are performing size reduction operations, so it will produce your content uniformity. The content are uniform into the nature. Uniform flow can be obtained by using your size reduction. Effective drying can be obtained by using your size reduction process. So drying rate can be increased by using your size reduction process. Increase of surface area or viscosity, so that can be achieved by using your size reduction process. As you are reducing the size reduction, or if you are reducing the particle size of any particle, so it will be leading to the increase into the surface area. So uniform mixing and drying that can be achieved by using size reduction process. Improves the rate of absorption, improves the rate of the dissolution. Next point is your disadvantages related to the size reduction. So drug degradation that will be increased by using your size reduction process, and contamination that can be achieved, or contaminated product can be obtained by using your size reduction process. Next is your mechanisms of size reduction. First mechanism by which your size reduction is achieved is impact. So particle size reduction by single rigid force. So if you are hammering any particle, so that process is called as your impact process. So that will be leading to the size reduction. Next is your compression, particle size reduction by the two rigid forces. So material or particles are compressed between the two rigid surfaces, so that will be leading to the compression. Shear, the produced when particle is compressed between the edges of two hard surfaces moving tangentially. So shear force is applied between two forces moving tangentially. Next is your attrition, breakdown of the material by rubbing action between the two surfaces. If the two surfaces are rubbed onto each other, so that attrition process can be achieved. So these are the mechanism. This diagram is showing your the mechanism of the size reduction. This is your impact or hammering. This is attrition. Two surfaces are moving relative to each other. Shear force moving tangentially, movement of the tangential of the surfaces. Then your compressions. Two surfaces are moving closer to each other so that your material is compressed between these two surfaces. So next is your factors affecting size reductions. So hardness, toughness, abrasiveness, stickiness, softening temperature, material structure, moisture content, physiological effect, purity required, ratio of feed size and product ratio, bulk density. So if you are considering your factors affecting, first is your hardness. Iodine and pumice are the hard and abrasive in nature. So in general, hard material are most difficult to combinate or most difficult for size reduction process. Size reduction process of such material can be lead to the abrasive wear of the milling parts, which then cause contaminations. So this material will be leading to the abrasion of the size reduction mills, or that material can be contaminate your the product. So this particular effect can be achieved, or the effect can be happen if the you are using your hard material for size reduction. Next is your fibrous material. Glycyrrhiza, Rauwolfia, ginger are the fibrous in nature and cannot be crushed by the pressure or impact. Fibrous materials are tough in nature. So these are the plant material. So it will be required your cutting actions. So this material